Here is the review of the Transformers Studio Series 86 Core Class Wheelie. As you can see, Wheelie is in what is called a Cybertronian car mode, and it looks really cool, and it does homage of what he looked like in the 1986 Transformers the movie. And as you can see, it does have a lot of orange on it. Although my only problem with it in vehicle mode is these silver things, which are going to become his hands in robot mode, are visible on the back. And there's nowhere that these can store in vehicle mode. They just stick out on the back here, as you can see. And that's really the only problem that I have with it in vehicle mode. But everything else looks really good. And it does have some painted in like a peach color here on the top, with some nice blue paint for the cockpit here, and a nice Autobot symbol here. And on the front, you do have some gray paint on the front of the car. And on the sides, you do have some nice gray plastic tires here on both sides here. And on the back, and you could see here that this gray thing will become his weapon in robot mode. And I'll show you what this is when we get to robot mode. Because this is his, well, this is going to be his weapon in robot mode. And he does roll really well. Although this wheel here on mine doesn't seem to work really well. The rest of the wheels do work great, although this one here on mine is kind of stiff on mine. It may just be my copy of it, which I think it is. And that's about it for the vehicle mode. So now to transform him, we're going to take the back sides here and untap them and bring them around, and these tab into these pegs and these holes here. So just bring them down. And these are going to form his arms in robot mode. And you do want to take what will become his elbow and untap it from this tab here and this notch here. Then you want to take the back here and flip it up. And you do want to remove this thing here, which, like I said, will become his weapon, and set this off to the side. And then you want to come to the front here and untap it. And bring it all the way down from this hinge joint here. And this taps into those two orange pegs from these holes here. And then you want to separate this in half and bring them out and bring these down. And these are going to form his legs. So you just want to rotate his knees around so the gray is facing forward. And flip up his feet. And for the front, you want to bring it all the way down. And while you're bringing this all the way down, you do want to open up the cockpit here, which will reveal his head. So you just want to flip that up and close back up the cockpit. And his chest will just tab into these two holes here from these two orange pegs here. And then you just straighten his arms down. And you're done. So now let me just get a full body look of his robot mode here. And he looks great. And really accurate to how he looks in the 86 movie, and also from season 3, and I think he appeared in season 4. I don't remember, but I know he appeared in season 3 of the G1 Transformers cartoon. But I don't know if he appeared in season 4. But taking a closer look at his robot mode, you could see his head sculpt here. does have some nice silver paint on his face, and he does have some blue paint on his eyes, and also some gray around his face. And he does have a lot of the same orange and the peach painted on his chest here, which was from the vehicle mode. And he does have some gray paint on his legs here. And here's the side view here. And the back here. And the other side here. And all around looks really cool. And for articulation, head is on a ball joint. And he can look up really good, but he can't really look down all that well. But it is on a ball joint. And it is like a bit limited due to the shape of his head. But you can still get some full ranges of his head. Arms are on ball joints, and if you want to, you can use that transformation joint to have his arms move all the way up. Ball joint at the elbows, ball joint at the legs, ball jointed knees, and that's it. And as for that gray piece, which will become his weapon, which is this, and this is what is called a slingshot that he did use in the 1986 Transformers the movie. And you can have him hold it in his hand. And let's go ahead and get him into a pose here. Like he's ready to use his slingshot. There we go. So you can have him like he's ready to fire out his slingshot. Like fire out one of those things that shoots out from this slingshot. And that is about it for this guy. So, final thoughts. The vehicle commode does look great, but my only problem with it is his robot mode hands is visible on the back of his vehicle mode. That's really the only problem that I have with him in vehicle mode. But the robot mode does look really cool. And I don't think I have any issues with his robot mode. Just think he looks like a really cool, fun little toy. So I think that's about it. So there you have it. Transformers Studio Series 86 Core Class Wheelie. And if you like this video, give me a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. Or if you want to, y'all can also follow me or support me on Patreon. And I will leave a link to my Patreon account in the description box down below, or you can click on the little Patreon box right here in this corner. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.